Hello. So this is my first time doing voice chat, upload, YouTubes, Twitter worlds. I'm acting like an old person who doesn't know technology and social media. Um, I see that my husband comes in here and he does his thing and gets out his thoughts into the world, and he's recording it for the future Lyndon. Oh, I said his name. Was I not supposed to say it? Well, okay. So his name is Lyndon, if you didn't already know.
It's just not specifically, I guess, for, we have more than one kid.
Oh, sorry, other future children. We were only talking about Lyndon at the time because Lyndon is the only one who technically existed. For real, for real.
Well, exists. Like, you can
Exists.
talk about
Exists.
now.
He exists right now.
Exists.
But I was just saying, though, in that sense where, other kids are around, and I would have said he was the only one who existed because technically at this time, back then. Anywho, so tomorrow is Lyndon's first birthday party. So naturally, I am going super crazy, and James is just kind of like, but calmer. Imagine that sound way calmer. Just kind of like, that's his note. My note is, that's my note.
Right. So, are you going to explain what that initial note meant?
He's just monotone. I guess he would just be monotone, and I am erratic because it's just like, do this, do that, what's going on, make it happen, and then just prolong that until the party is actually over, because that's where I am. And then I got this ridiculous old woman smoker cough going on. I don't know where that came from. Just gotta throw that spice into my life right now of just, people looking at me like I got the plague. But anywho, you gonna say something?
What am I supposed
No, I thought you were gonna
what
say.
Am I supposed
Your mouth
to
looked
say?
like it was moving to say words. Maybe you were just
not.
getting comfortable.
I was just sitting here.
Well, so today I went to go pick up his cake from this company called Jeweler School. But I don't remember the real commercial, so that's my version of how that went, whatever. And I just knew in my mind, which is why I left work 45 minutes early, because I was like, I gotta go get this cake. I ain't got the cake yet. I don't know if the cake is right. It's Jewel. Which just to me means some shit might happen that you didn't want to happen. Because this isn't a professional bakery place, even though they have a bakery and it's supposed to be great because it's part of the brand, but it's not a professional, this is my career, this is my life bakery place. These are just people who learn how to do cake stuff at some 1-hour workshop, and now you work in a bake shop.
They're making cakes to get checks. That's
okay.
Basically,
it's not their passion.
Right.
It's not. So I just naturally kind of assume, okay, I gotta get out here early. So I get there, and I'm kind of holding my breath to get this cake, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure James has not mentioned it on his channel, but I'm one of those people in America who suffer from anxiety problems. My particular brand of this is just irrational panic attacks. Like, it literally feels like I'm just holding my breath, hoping that nothing goes wrong. And as I'm holding my breath, I naturally run out of breath. So I need to breathe. But by then, it's just like, I don't know if you've ever held your breath so long that you just go, and that's how you have to try to get it all back. Like,
probably at some point in my life when I was doing an experiment as for how long I could hold my breath, but that was never really a big thing for me.
Well, just imagine doing that in every scenario where it's a public setting and there's stuff happening and you just feel like, okay, I need to just hold your breath and get through it. That's unintentionally what I'm doing. So just drop that on the table. That happens to me. So already in my brain, I'm thinking this about to be some shit. Please, Lord, let me not panic because this is for my son. And with this new addition in my life, I'm like, I don't have the luxury of spazzing out on some shit because this person is relying on me. I am his source of comfort. I am his source of safety. I need to be so many things for him. I don't have time to be broke down Jamila. So in this case, I was thinking those things going in the store, and I get to the counter and I'm like, yeah, I'm here to pick up the cake for Lyndon. And they're like, oh, okay. They go and they get the cake, and I look at the cake and I'm like,
I believe the sound that she is making can be translated to stuff ain't right. Am I getting that correct? The stuff ain't right. Like, not you walked in expecting a white cake and it's like black with coal coming out of it, but it's not right. It's like off.
Yeah, it was the theme of his party, and I told I tried to explain as much as I could. The theme of this party is it's a ball party. He's going to the ball factory. It's the name of the establishment. It's all about playing in ball pits and jumping around and going through mazes. It's a fun party. And I get this cake that's got these strange ass versions of blue on them. I said his cake should be white, baby blue, and navy blue. Very simple colors, I thought. And then what I get is like these reject versions of the colors that I actually asked for. Anna's in the room, everyone. Welcome, Anna, to the show. Do, 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 do. James is making a face like we just messing everything up.
I've comment for some time now.
So now there are three of us. So yeah, let me finish telling about the cake before I lose my train of thought.
Go ahead. I'll be back.
What? You're leaving? Oh, okay.
I'm right here.
Okay. So, yeah, they put balloon mounds on the cake.
I was wondering, like, there's a part on the cake with his name on it. Underneath that, it kind of looks like a fluffy, like a pad.
Because they wrote his name fucking messed up, and it pissed me the hell off. Because I'm like, this is his fucking birthday. Whose birthday party is it? Whose is it? Whose name is that scrawled like chicken shit on the cake? I don't like the name. This is like the first thing popped out to me is that the fucking name wasn't the right size on the cake. And I was like, why?
Honey.
Oh.
Now's the time we're going to learn about levels.
Oh.
See those? The
What?
waves? How they're going out of the...
Oh, they're
yeah,
not
you don't
supposed
want to do that. So
Oh.
you're just going to want to bring
My
the
voice
down.
down?
A
But I'm
bit.
mad. Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, when it goes outside of that, the sound tends to get distorted.
Oh, it's going to be
You
messed
don't
up,
really
y'all.
wanna-
It's going to be messed up. I'm sorry, but I was telling the story.
If you want to yell
No.
and stuff, just lean back.
Oh, I
and
didn't know
then
I was
you
leaning
can-
forward.
Yeah, you were like...
My bad.
right up
Let me
on
scoot.
Okay, just keep a peek on the level.
I wasn't looking at it because it distracted me.
I
But anywho,
understand.
so his name was super just not it. Just imagine that you the standard font on the cake is consistent. It's consistently 32-point Times New Roman font.
His name was the smallest thing on the cake.
His name was the
okay.
smallest thing. And his name was 10-point Times New Roman on the cake. Imagine.
Like, happy birthday, Lyndon.
Yes.
Right.
With a little exclamation point next to it. And I'm like,
Wow.
somebody must be fucking kidding. I guess all of that translated on my face. Because immediately the cake people who were standing back there were like, well, you could add some balls to it. What else do you want to add to it? And I was just looking like, I said ball party. I said what? And it was too many things hitting me at once that I was just feeling underwhelmed. And then they were trying to throw stuff on the cake that had nothing to do with the theme, so I could not accept what they were saying. They were like, put some basketballs on it and some footballs.
Oh my
He a
God.
boy. And I was like, he doesn't play any of those
Wow.
sports.
Wow.
And they're like, so you mean just a bouncing ball? And I'm like, yes. So then they had like these little balloon things that they put on the cake. And I had asked for those on Tuesday. Tuesday is when I put the order in. Today is Friday. And I asked for the balloon things because I was like, they look perfectly like little balls, like the balls that he's going to be playing with at the ball pit. Can I have those? And they were like, no, that's part of something else. And I was like, oh, okay, well, can they just make balls on the cake? Yeah, we could do that. Great. Their version of balls on the cake was that little spray gun frosting machine that they use. I can't even think of what stuff used to look like that, but they like just said in random spots on the cake and made these strangely fucking colored blue dots. And I was like, what are those? Are those supposed to be balls? Because I'm not feeling it. So then, you know, they put the cake in the cart and I'm just looking at it like, this shit is depressing. Jamila, hang on to your sanity. Do not spaz out.
I don't think I've ever seen a depressing cake.
It was a depressing cake.
That's
so
funny.
Then I take a sip of water, because you know I always have water with me. Take a sip of water and I just start walking. And I was like, you know what? This can't be happening. Let me call Anna. That was the other person who was just talking. So I call Anna and I'm like, Anna, am I just going crazy, or is this cake fucked up? She's like, Jamila, it's probably not that bad. Just send me a picture. So I walked all the way around the store. I picked up some milk for Lyndon, stopped and got some household products, and all the while I'm looking at this cake like, I hate this. What type of mom would I be if I didn't speak up for my son's first birthday? Like, this is my son. I'm proud of my son. This is for him. I'm doing all this other shit, and it's got to be perfect, or as perfect as I can make it within my ability. It's got to be right, because this is my son. I am speaking for him. I cannot leave this store and not speak up for my son unless somebody give him some half-ass fucking shit, because that's what that's what they felt like doing at the time. And I'm like, this is not gonna go down. I'm gonna go talk to a manager, and I'm gonna talk to this manager, because I'm already thinking black people, unfortunately, you know, James says I'm racist. I hope I'm not. I don't think so. I think I notice things, and like, I'm not supposed to notice them. I notice them. Like I always say to James, I'm like, I ain't eating no black people restaurant. I say that. And when I say that, I don't mean like their own homegrown black people restaurant business. I mean like a McDonald's with all black people. And I'm just like, no. Shit gonna be cold. People gonna be fighting with you. It's not worth it. But I need to at least see some Hispanic people or some white people somewhere working in this place, because I'm not gonna eat it, because I just know the food gonna be fucked up. That's what happens. And I didn't know it was racist. I just thought it was something I had observed. And technically it's true. For the record,
okay, you have first of all had shitty and cold food from plenty of different establishments. It's happened. I ain't saying it happens every day. I'm saying it's happened.
Yeah.
There've been white folks that screwed up your order. Yeah. All I'm saying is that it don't matter.
You know what?
If
it does matter, because I don't go back there either.
Location matters.
James, I don't go back there.
Okay.
Don't you tell no story. Have we gone back to years?
I ain't saying.
Did we go back to years?
Years ain't got nothing to do with fucking race.
No, I'm white people up in there.
It ain't got nothing to do with race. It was because all of the shit, their spoons tasted like lemons.
James, it was bad.
But it had nothing to do with race, though.
It did. It was white people. I ain't hating on the white. All I'm saying is it could be a white people place and the food could be messed up, and I ain't coming back. I ain't gonna keep repeating. But with the whole, ooh, excuse me. With the whole like McDonald's, Burger King, Popeyes establishments, they're in my neighborhood. I can frequent them.
Wait, by the way, Years is this restaurant that's in this mall I don't know if it's a chain because I've never seen another one of them, but I thought I'd just clear that up because people might think that we just saying random shit like vowels or whatever when we just talking about years. And we say years because of how it's spelled. I don't really think that's how it's pronounced.
I don't know how it's said, but that's what it looked like to me.
It's spelled Y-A-A.
It's Y-I-A.
Oh, yeah. Y-I-A hyphen Y-I-A's. So, I don't know how you're supposed to say that. Yas, maybe the I's are silent. I don't know. But
yes.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Well, James thinks I'm racist. I just think that when you walk into a place and you peep the vibe that's going on, you know when some shit could possibly go down just from the way the people are carrying themselves. And in this situation, those women who were back there, was only one Hispanic person. She was really nice. I think she tried to help. There's really nothing she could do, because her manager was there. Her manager was a black lady. And she was like, well, you should have said. I'm like, should have said? I did say. I said on Tuesday. How come no one called me? It's Friday. You could have easily called me. Hey, ma'am, we're a little confused about this ball party thing. What does that mean? Instead of ignoring the shit when it's written really big on the ticket, that it's a ball party. That's the whole point of the fucking cake. You did not call. You just assumed, well, she said ball party. I'm going to spray some round balls on it and some disgusting blue color.
But I don't really understand how you write the name of the kid smaller than everything else.
And that's how I sensed it. I was like, you know what? People fucked up. And they handed it to me like, here the fuck you go. So that clearly says to me, when you are a manager and you care about shit, you would have looked at that like, what the hell is wrong with this kid's name? Why the kid name so little, girl? Fix the kid name. Don't you send no cake out there with no kid name. This fucking look. That's all this space down here. Look at all this extra paragraph space you got down here. It's not even lined up right, girl. Get it right. That's what I would say as a manager, because I'd be like, why the fuck the name ain't written right? Girl, you could at least fix the name now. Come on, I don't know about the ball party. I don't know. We ain't calling. We gonna be lazy. But fix the kid's name. Didn't do that. You handed it to me that way so that you clearly felt like it was okay. And me as a customer with my own little experiences and my own thing, I'm just like, you know what? I ain't finna go at these people because they finna come out the side of their neck with some stupidity. So let me go and talk to the manager, period. And I talked to the girl at the customer service desk, and she's like, oh, yeah, it looks really plain. That's the first thing. She's like, this is for a first birthday? It looks really plain. Let me get the store manager's not here, but I'll call the assistant manager. The assistant manager comes over like, yeah. And I'm like, so I got this cake and it's my son's first birthday and I am just really disappointed in the non-jovialness of this fucking cake.
Yeah, I don't know about this. I'm tempted to call shenanigans on this tone.
I was very calm.
Like you just walked in there.
It was very important for me to be calm. I was really calm.
I'm not really.
I am not no ghetto crazy person. I was very calm.
I don't know about that. We might need a witness.
The fresh oil down on the floor, girl. To the left of the sink. And the red thing at the top. And food cooking in the house is happening, so sorry about that. This is not one of those professional channels who just working homegrown here, learning about doing things the right way, but clearly we are not.
See, I do my stuff when people are asleep, so that's how I work. But you go ahead.
So I'm on here being ratchet, I guess, as I talk about how food is gonna be cold and fucking horrible on the black people McDonald's, and then
you passed that. We talking about the cake.
Oh, okay.
We talking about being at the plate, and I was just questioning how calm you were.
I was very
while
calm.
Talking to okay.
I was very
all right.
calm.
If you were,
I think if
you
I had
were.
An
I wasn't there.
If I had an entourage, I might have been able to go feisty ham but there's no reason to really. I just wanted to relay to this man calmly that I was dissatisfied with the shit that was given to me. So, he looked at it, he was like, well, what did they do? And I was like, look at these, what kind of blue is this? That's not even what is this? And I was like, look at my kid's name. It's a little smudge next to it. Mm-hmm. Who, what, why? And I said, it's a ball party. He was like, yeah, they didn't just put balls on it? I was like, no, Do you see balls on here? Is it on the paper? So I showed him the paper and I'm like, it says ball party right here. He's like, well, you know what? We could just go ahead and fix it for you. You know, it's no problem. I was like, really? Because I kind of feel like it is going to be a problem, which is why I'm talking to you. I didn't think that this was something that they would just fix. And he was like, yeah, it's no problem. I guess he's real cool and chummy, so it is no problem to him. So he's like, I'll go over there and talk to him before you get there. And I was like, oh, Lord, no. I'm going to get over there. He going to be gone. I'm going to get the fucking die black bitch there. You know?
Wow.
That's what they going to be thinking. Like, that bitch. And it's like, I'm not no bitch. I just didn't want to do battle with you because you already had a bad attitude from the fact that you gave me cake that didn't fucking make sense. And you just expected me to skip to the Lou My Darling out to my car and pay $35, $40 for this cake. Like I'm stupid or something. And I'm just like, no, I ain't finna do no battle with you. I already know. I've been a customer long enough to know that if you had the ability to rectify the problem, you would have rectified it while you were standing right there. That's why the hell you was trying to give me all this extra dumb shit to put on the cake and try to make it fucking look better. But the shit, no. Follow the theme that I gave you, balls. How hard was that? Let's just put some dots on there. So then I get over there and they already got stank face.
Right.
The manager is clearly ignoring me. She didn't apologize for anything. She just fucking talked like I wasn't there. And I was like, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. I just want to stick my middle finger. Ah! But I did not. I just, was like, okay. And the cake decorator person came over and I tried to turn off my racist dar. Hey, James, I tried to turn it off and just be accepting of where people are in their lives and just accept that things happen. So, she comes over and she's like, okay, what can I do? She was really, positive initially. What can I do? And I was like, okay, well, I just wanted some balls on the cake. This is a ball party. And I did say it like that. I did. She's like, so you mean...
make it sound like you're one of them kids where it's just like, I just wanted a stuffed bear for Christmas.
But that's what happened. That is what happened. Like, I felt so...
Okay.
I'm over here doing battle for my son, but I ain't, going ham. But it was just the principle of it. And I'm like, I'm not going to bring this to my child because I love him and I respect him and I want him to have the best that I can give him. And the best that I can give him is not 10-point Times New Roman font next to the 30-point Times New Roman font on the fucking cake. No.
I really hope it wasn't actually Times New Roman.
It was horrible handwriting. The handwriting was bad. Let's just, whoever this cake decorator is, their strong suit is not writing.
Calligraphy.
It's not calligraphy. It's not that.
Right.
So I'm just gonna call the cake decorator Yolanda. Yolanda is confused about what I'm saying, and I was like, you know how McDonald's has those ball pens and the kids play in them? She's like, oh, and I was just like. She's like, well, I didn't really understand. It just said ball party and I didn't know. And in my brain, my response would have been, why didn't you call me?
Yeah.
This was Tuesday. When did you make this? Did you make this today and you didn't think to call? Like, what's the problem? But I didn't say nothing. I just, let that slide on through. And I was like, can you look at this little balloon thing you put on here and just make those same colors in the corners to make it look like, balls? And she was like, oh. So then she got a little thing, was like, and made some cute little balls. I was like, oh, great. Can you fix his name, please? Can you make it neat and look good? And I did say, I was like, can you make it look good? Like, can you do that? And she was like, well, I wrote it the first time, so, I just do the best I can. I was like,
oh, goodness.
Egg on my face. Because I pretty much said, without saying, this name's fucked up. Whose handwriting the hell is this?
Yeah.
And, I was just like, fuck. That means it's going to still be ugly.
Well, I mean, was it really ugly or was it just small?
It was stupid looking.
Okay.
That's not how you expect for a name to be written on a fucking cake. So now I see what the problem is. The cake decorator ain't the shit at this location.
Right.
I need to take my fucking ass over to Oak Park like I've been doing and go to where the fucking professional cake decorator is, or at least somebody with good fucking handwriting. Because when I go over there, the cakes, they got steady hand. It's like this person, if I could just show y'all the balloons. Well, you know how the balloons have a little string on it? This person fucking got Tourette's in the moment where they were putting the string. Or what's some other uncontrollable condition where you just start shaking or something?
Jamila, that's not Tourette's.
Tourette's is the one where you say bad curse word. What's the one where you be shaking?
That's Parkinson's, dear.
No, that's such a
yes,
sad
it is.
one.
But that's what it is.
Okay, well, you know, this person.
You don't want the happy shaky disease.
I don't want a happy shake. I just want something temporary. Parkinson's seems very permanent. So anyway, people with Tourette's can calm down every now and then and talk like regular people.
Oh boy,
that's all I was trying to say. So anyway, the hand motions when it got to the fucking balloon squiggles is ridiculous. It's like somebody was trying to recreate what's that girl name? Susie Q, curly twist girl. What's that little girl name that do the tapping? Susie Q. Wait a minute. Wait, it's not Susie Q.
Oh my god.
James, who am I trying to say? The tapping girl. Coconut bumbles in my soup.
Oh my gosh, dear.
Okay, anyway. That girl, that's what it looks. Shirley Temple. Bam! Got it. So
oh my goodness.
She drew Shirley Temple swirls on the balloons, and they just look. It's too many swirls for how many balloons there actually are. There are only 3 balloons. Why the hell are there like 50 squigglies? But this is what you did. So I'm like, wow, I'm seeing a situation over here. I should have been shopping in the window, looking at the cakes that were here. Like, this ain't the fucking establishment. And took my ass to Oak Park or somewhere else, because at least over there, Yolanda is not fucking up cakes.
Yeah, you gotta shop.
When you have people who feel like they are a power authority in a certain area,
oh goodness,
it gets to their head. So they know better than you, even though technically, not technically, but both of you have a position here. One of you is paying for it. Maybe listen to the person who's spending the money. But anywho, so she wrote the name on there again, and she had to put a banner on top of his previous name, really little. And I was like, I can still see the blue beneath there, so people will know that it was a fucked up cake, and this is a patchwork. That was what I was thinking, but I was like, I can still see the blue. And so she took the little blue thing and squiggled blue all around the banner so that it would cover up the fact that the blue was still showing. If I can see it, you can fucking see it too, but still, yet you're persisting in not doing quality work. You're not really trying to fucking fix the problem. You're just trying to make me seem like a bitchy, whiny, moany person. You're just going to slap it in my face like, here, shut up. Like, when you open a bag of chips in a hurry to give it to a kid because they make it, and they're making all that noise, just, and you punch it in their chest. That's what she was doing to me.
Okay.
And I'm just like, why am I getting... See, this is why I fucking called the manager. But the manager was over there shooting the breeze with the fucking manager of that area who did not come over like, you know what, ma'am? I'm sorry you were dissatisfied. We're going to do everything we can to rectify the situation. Let me come stand over my fucking decorator's shoulder and make sure you get this right, girl. No, it was just the cold shoulder of death. Like, this fucking bitch went over there. I tried to help her and put some balls on there with basketball and football. I'm like, what the fuck I wanted? That's not what I wanted. That doesn't have anything to do with your solution sucked. So I'm just standing there and I'm feeling awkward and weird, trying to tell the lady what to do. She's like, I could put some sprinkles on there. I'm like, why the fuck didn't you think to put some sprinkles on there in the beginning when you gave me your fucking first 1-year birthday? You just drab as hell. Why didn't you? That's what I'm thinking. So, and I see the manager. I'm like, she's just not going to say nothing to me. I'm going to say something to her. I was like, well, I'm sorry if this is, I'm being a handful for you guys. This is my son's first birthday party, and I just want everything to be perfect. And she said, yeah, for something he ain't going to remember anyway. And at that time, I know I'm going to get this wrong, and James is probably going to say something about me. But instantly in my brain, I was thinking, hey, look to her face. Because the anger mode in me actually did come up, and like the part of me that wanted to be unprofessional and off the chain was about to come out. Because I'm like, what the fuck? What you mean? So, because he ain't going to know that his cake was fucked up, that mean he need to have a fucked up cake? We can't have no fucking standards for our children. At the beginning, I can't have no standards for my son. That's what the fuck's wrong with people now. I got standards for my fucking child, whether he knows it or not. And I'm not gonna let you disrespect him with this fucking 10-point fine ass name and this other drab shit on this cake because I love my son. I may not have the love to spend $1 billion on cake, and that's why I'm over here with y'all up inside this jewel getting a $35 cake, but I'm sure it'll make your ass work to get his shit right because he deserves that, whether he knows it or not. I was like, I know. I did respond, I know.
And why are we acting like we're in a world without photography? Like, why are we acting like we're in a world where we can't, like, be like, oh, yeah, this is what happened during your first birthday. Mom, yeah, there was this chick at the thing that your mom had to, you know, like, forward dash dragon punch in the face because she just decided that she was going to say, well, fuck you because you ain't going to remember anyway.
Right.
Like, we record everything. We're recording now. Like, so you can take a snapshot of a shitty cake.
Dumb shit like that. This is what the problem is to begin with. You have this thought of, well, he ain't gonna know. Da, 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 da. You just want to give me whatever the fuck you want to give me because I need to take it and shut the fuck up. That's what your problem is. Now, I wanted to go in, but I'm not gonna be the stereotype. You can be mad all the fuck you want while you still over here fixing my fucking cake. Now, don't make me go and make a survey on your bitch ass and get you in trouble for real. I just told your homie over here, Raul, and Raul is being cool and chummy with you about the shit. Like, yeah, no problem, they'll fix it. And he making it cool, so it ain't no problem. But when I call your fucking store manager and talk about how I almost cried in the store and how stressful it was and how horribly I was treated, because when you really look at the situation, you ain't working with me as a customer. That's the real problem. Like, you... But I ain't gonna do that shit because I fucking won anyway. I got my cake. It's right now. Handwriting is still shit, but it's legible.
And then there's that menstrual pad thing. It's just kind of weird.
Menstrual pad?
Yeah, like immediately under his name. It looks like it's sitting on a white menstrual pad.
It is. Because she had to cover up. She had to cover it up because I'm like, that's not even right. Why is his name the smallest thing on the fucking cake? Puffy? And you can see it. And you know, he ain't gonna all of this and he ain't even gonna know anyway. While you cutting them goddamn strawberries, I smack the whole bowl in your face. I will smack the whole bowl in your fucking face. But jail. I got sentenced. I don't want to go to no jail. So I'm just gonna go home and get on the audacity and say the words and make the gestures where you can't see me, ma'am. But God bless you. I hope that you have a good rest of your day at work. If I was doing it, I would go over and I would tell the customer I was really, sorry. And when I saw the customer wasn't happy to begin with, I'm about, come on, baby, what can we do to make this better? Because I can see it on your face. You don't like this. That would have been my MO. Mm-hmm. That would have immediately calmed me down. Like, she cares about me. She could see this fucking cake ain't on point for a first fucking birthday party. But, that's what happened. So I'm here with my homies. Yeah, we're with my homies. And we're about to bang out some wonderful parting gifts for the people that's coming. I'm going to get my boy dressed up, pick out something for him to wear, give him a bath. He's going to be smelling good, looking good, not even knowing on his first birthday party that all these things is happening for him. But I know. And I invest in my child.
And he'll know later. Like we'll show him the pictures and stuff later.
Baby,
when he can
if I ain't here and you can't see me and you didn't know what I had did, I fought for you in a jewel Osco over a $35 cake.
Oh, that's my baby. A whole lot of places actually. But
I'll go in on somebody by my damn baby. My baby.
He's screaming.
Gotta
so
go.
I think we should stop this.
Bye.
You silly.